Hi. Well, it is the season for the Cappies. All of the high schools across the city are engaged, and they're putting on fantastic plays, really staggeringly good productions as well. And one of them, it's a smaller play, it's a shorter play, but it is nonetheless going to be fantastic, is called The Curious Savage, and it will be at St. Joe's. We have got Spencer Clermont and Alexis Bulloch here to tell us all about it.
All right, so The Curious
First of all, can we just talk about these shirts?
Oh, yes.
Lexi and Spencertron.
I'm Spencertron.
Yeah.
Yes, you are. Now, just interested because it was John Patrick who wrote this, and now you've got his play all over. Like, this was written back in the 50s. Is he still alive? Do you want to send him a jumper?
We should send him like a courtesy one.
Yeah, exactly. Just put Jono.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So what's the play about?
So the play, again, takes place in the 50s. It takes place in a mental health institution, and the whole play is centered around Ethel P. Savage, and she is in this institution because her 3 stepchildren want the money that she inherited from her husband. And so she hides the money, and they later find out that she has the money on her, but they have to push her and try to discover where the money is, like where does she have it.
Right, and they're putting her in there because they're going to try and get her declared insane or something.
Oh, yeah.
Because they want that money, and
So
she's
evil.
selling it off to people because she felt that she never got to do things she did when she was younger, and so she wants everyone to have what they've always wanted.
Right, and so Spencertron. It's a small cast,
Yeah.
but you guys are really present on social media promoting this thing.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We have up running, we have an Instagram, we have a Facebook, we have a Snapchat, we have a Twitter, and most prominently, we have a YouTube channel. I and a few other guys have been running that for the past little while. We make little behind-the-scenes videos. We have vlogs of the rehearsals. We have fun games we play with the cast, and it's been absolutely amazing and a ton of fun. And
Now, are you getting extra credit, extra points, you know? Oh, come on.
No.
I'll write to your teacher. I'll give her a call. Don't worry about it. I got you.
Thank you.
And so this is, you said 10 or 11 kids are in this production, and it's really a student-led production.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, everything that you see on the set, everything that everyone will be wearing, every single prop being used, all made by us. Everything you see is done by us.
Right, and so but you have a teacher, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Just sitting up the back eating burgers and taking a chill.
No, we have like she's a director, and she tells us if something we do looks not so good, and she gives us tips on things that we should do, and she's amazing.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to be you're going to be reviewed by the Cappies.
Yeah.
Have either of you been in a school play like this before?
Yes, we both
Yes.
have.
Okay, so you've been through the whole Cappies process, and what are you expecting? Because this is a little bit different than some of the other big productions that are going on around the city.
I think that every character is so developed and so unique in their own way that I think that the Cappies will really enjoy our show.
Right. So, because we were talking in the green room before the show about how the playwright has created this dynamic contrast between the people living outside of the institution and their general character and the people living inside. Do you want to explain that a little bit?
Well, even though the play, it really is a comedy at heart, it was made at the time almost as a satire to distinguish the outsiders, like the normal big corporate business people who just want the money, versus the people who in the 50s would have been deemed insane in the asylum, where really they're just normal, nice people.
Right. And so inside, it's more of a community inside, and people's wants and needs are being met to a certain degree, but they're also finding expression. Is that right?
It's very much their home. They're treated very much like as a family and not so much inmates. But like everyone, like the inmates are very welcoming for Mrs. Savage, and you see how they're more of a family than really the siblings are.
Right. So it sounds like you guys have also really got a lot out of this. This is not just putting on Peter Pan, because there's sort of a moral thread that's running through it as well, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're a very close-knit cast, and we all bounce off each other, and we learn to work well together, and especially since it's a comedy, we make up funny little stage antics with ourselves. Like just today, Alexis and one of our other guys, Bobby, made up a little scene where Bobby goes and hides behind the couch and is about to throw the vase, but Alexis stops him.
Right.
And this is completely off script, and they just did this.
Okay, so there's a little bit of improvisation?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there definitely is. Like, we have stage directions, but a lot of it is you have to make it look good and you have to make it look natural.
Right.
So we do have basic stage directions, but you can't just stand there.
And so this is not part of your school curriculum as such. You're doing this as, you know, you're obviously drama students, but I don't think people realize how much work goes into it. Like, how many hours of you know, preparation and rehearsal are you guys up to?
Oh, goodness. Many hours of work go into this, and it's not solo work. You can never do this solo. It's really got to be a team effort. We have this synergy that we strike where we all have to work together or we don't work at all. Like the YouTube channel, it's a joint thing. Obviously, I film everyone and I have other people edit the videos sometimes. And then obviously for stuff like makeup, we have multiple people drawing sketches for makeup. We have other people thinking of pictures to post on the Instagram, and same with set. We have some people bringing in these props, even some actors bring in props for the sets. Sometimes the actors will paint parts of the flats for the set. And it's really, we have this synergy, and it's got to be there, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I can remember doing our school play at Earl of March, and I sewed all of the costumes, and when it was overwhelming, I gave it to some of the parents to sew as well.
Perfect.
Yeah, so you guys, you're running 2 nights, the 20th and the 21st, so this next weekend, next Thursday, Friday.
Yep.
What does it cost for people to get in? It's open to the public?
$10.
$10, okay. And are you going to be selling anything, your jumpers?
We will be selling like popcorn,
Perfect.
hot chocolate, coffee. I think there's some baked goods that are going to be available.
Awesome. Well, that's terrific.
Just to clarify, it is $7 for students and $10 for adults.
$10 for adults. Awesome. Well, listen, thanks so much. Break a leg in theater parlance, right? That's right? Okay.
Thank you.
Awesome. We are going to be back right after this with Nancy Burns from Child Haven. Don't go away.